Will there be any extra motivation to, I mean, obviously it's a big game at Wisconsin, but after not scoring in the second half, is that kind of a kick in the pants for the offense?
Yeah, definitely. We were not happy. We were obviously happy we got the dub, but as an O-line, we didn't put our best performance together that second half, so we're definitely going to take this week really seriously. Obviously a huge opponent, but so we're going to do everything we can to not have that happen this week.
Isaiah?
You haven't gotten too much into film study for the week, but what challenges does Wisconsin face, especially considering that the defense is held every, they're averaging only 22, 23 yards per game allowed?
Yeah, every year when we play Wisconsin, we know they're going to be one of the best defenses we face all year, so we got to take this week as seriously as we can. We're just going to have our best week of practice and get ready.
Zach?
You mentioned the offensive line was not happy with Saturday's performance. Any lessons, takeaways, anything?
Yeah, I think in the long run it'll be good to see what we did in this game and clean it up. But yeah, it just we didn't have that same energy, I guess, coming out in the second half, and we just got to do better.
Reiner?
With the fact that you guys haven't trailed at all, and you also haven't turned the ball over, I mean, and the style that you guys play, is there any pressure to kind of get on the board early and also obviously possess the ball and not turn it over and such, just because of the style of play you guys have?
Well, I think we always want to start fast and score points because that's a big. If you score first, your chances to winning the game go up. And I don't know, with Cade and our running backs been doing a great job keeping the ball, so we're not worried about that.
Daniel?
Right, after the Washington game, you said you guys are going to run the ball as much as you can and as well as you can, really, until you can't anymore. When Rutgers stacked the box and those 3 and outs in the second half started piling up, was there a shock factor seeing the first bit of adversity of the year?
I wouldn't say we were shocked. I mean, obviously we were disappointed and we just weren't executing. I think we can run the ball, pass the ball when we want, but we weren't shocked. We just weren't executing. So.
Good time for more for Ryan Hayes. Questions for Ryan? Let us know to the right, Larry.
Expect defenses to stack the box and force you to pass based on how well you ran and then what Rutgers was able to do.
I don't think we're too worried about people stacking the box right now because we're confident in our passing game too. We're confident in our wide receivers, our protection and Cade. So whatever they want to do to us, I think we'll be fine.
The left, Ryan.
How much different is communication on the road compared to at home on offense?
You definitely have to take account of the crowd because you won't be able to hear calls as well. We're going to have to really focus on communicating this week and do everything we can so we can hear each other. So it'll be definitely different from what we've been experienced here. But it's what to do.
Reiner?
How much is the experience from a couple years ago? You guys played a tough game at home with Army, went on the road, played Wisconsin, didn't go well. How much is that experience that you took away from that 2-week period in 2019, and are you able to apply that to this year, and has that been even discussed?
I don't think it's really been discussed. Obviously, this is a new team, new offensive line, new offense. So I think I don't think we're too worried about not being able to communicate and going on the road for the first time. I think a lot of the guys up front are experienced and we're ready for the challenge.
Angelique?
Ryan, when you look at Wisconsin's defensive line, what's the first thing that comes to your mind?
I mean, they're always really well coached. They're stout players. They just do a good job. So
is this sort of a plug and play kind of thing? Like every year, it seems like you could change their.
Yeah, I mean, the defense is going to stay about the same as we've seen in the past. We just got to execute well and do our jobs.
Austin?
Ryan, what do you remember from those last 2 games against Wisconsin? Do you guys go into this one feeling like you do have something to prove in terms of being able to match up with them?
Yeah, definitely. The last 2 years, obviously, against Wisconsin, it's not going our way at all. We haven't played our best football. And so we're just going to – obviously, I didn't play in the game last year, but I got a couple snaps in the 2019 game. And they're just a really good team, So we're just going to have to do our best and execute this week. And I think we're confident in ourselves and we'll get the job done.
Good time for